Hi everybody, it's Nina, Beachfront Bargains. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am an online reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Amazon FBA. I also do closet reviews and eBay store reviews from my website, which will be linked down below. Today's video, a lot of you have requested this that follow me on Instagram, and it's all about how I source my inventory. So how I buy my inventory to resell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, not Amazon. We're going to focus solely on clothing for this video. So I do things a little bit differently. I do not go to thrift stores. And it's not because I think that's a bad way to operate your business or because I don't enjoy that. It's for several other reasons. First, where I live, the thrift stores are not the greatest, not pricing wise. The pricing is great. They're cheap. It's just a lot of lower end brands. Where I live, there's a lot of retired people. So, you know, they're not wearing Anthropologie. They're shopping at JCPenney. So I don't find the greatest stuff here at my thrift stores. And also the other main reason, and this is the most important reason, is because my husband and I are part-time resellers. So the only time we get to operate our business is in the evening and then on the weekends because we both work 9-to-5 jobs. So one of our goals was to make our business as efficient as possible. So we kind of looked at all the things we were spending time on, and I used to spend every Sunday thrifting. Hours on Sunday, my whole Sunday would be gone because I was thrifting. So we looked at that and we said, that does not seem very efficient. There's got to be a better way to do this. So this year we have been doing pretty much all of our sourcing online. I go to the thrift store. I think I went on my birthday is the last time I went, which was in January. And that was kind of just for fun because I had my friends in town. We wanted to go, but all of my sourcing is done online now. So I'm going to go through 5 ways that I source online to help you guys. And like I said, if you have great thrift stores and you have time to thrift, that's great. I just want to give people alternatives because I know some people struggle with this. I get DMs all the time like, I can't find stuff where I live, and I totally relate to that. Or, you know, I have kids and a job. I don't have time to go thrifting. Well, I'm going to tell you 5 ways that you can thrift from your home. All right, so I'm going to go through all 5 of these, explain what they are and how you can use these. The first one is about mystery boxes from other resellers. And I actually am starting a series on my channel as well that's going to go through mystery boxes that I bought and really liked, or mystery boxes that I buy whenever they release a mystery box. So if you don't know what a mystery box is it is a box that a reseller sells full of a certain amount of items for a certain price, and you don't necessarily know what's going to be in the box. There's also curated mystery boxes, which are the ones I prefer. They're not mystery boxes. They don't show you the exact items in the box most of the time. They just show you the brands. And those are great boxes to buy because you know what you're going to get. But I'll also buy straight mystery boxes. My tips on this is I buy mystery boxes from people that I know through Instagram, either that I talk to or other people have told me that they have good mystery boxes. I kind of go based off of reputation. But I also look through their Poshmark closet and look at what brands do they sell. Do we have a similar type of mindset based on what they're selling in their closet, what I want to sell in mine? Usually my advice is good people are going to give you good mystery boxes. Crappy, sketchy, scammy people are going to give you crappy mystery boxes. So always be aware of that. But like I said, I'm going to start a series on mystery boxes that I have bought and love. And mystery boxes are also just kind of a fun way to get inventory. I buy a couple a week usually, and it's just a really easy way to get inventory. And I found boxes that I love, so I'm happy to be sharing those with you guys coming soon. So that's my first way. The next way is something that I've shown on my channel several times is liquidation.com and liquidation sites. There's several other liquidation companies as well. If you just Google liquidation, you'll find tons of companies that sell basically big batches of clothes. So I bought from liquidation.com probably 5 or so times. And basically what it is with liquidation.com is you bid on a manifest of items. So you can see the manifest and it'll tell you what's going to be in that box. It doesn't make it easy, but if you take the manifest and you Google each line item, most of the times you can figure out what that item is. Most of the ones I buy are returns. So they're items that will return to a store. A lot of the ones I get are from Nordstrom. So with returns, you could get, 100 items with no issues, or you could get several items with damage, with stains. I have several unboxings of liquidation.com orders, so you can check those out. But I've always been able to profit off of my liquidation.com orders, always. Even if there's a little stains or something, I can usually get it out, but I've gotten a lot of really good stuff in these boxes. I've gotten tons of free people. One time I got like 2 pairs of Good American jeans and a Good American bodysuit, and I usually pay about $100 plus shipping for the box, and the shipping can range based on where you are and where the company you're buying from is. But shipping for me was like $40. So I'm paying $140 for the box, and I would get 50 items or so. And Good American jeans, 2 pairs of those can cover $150 easily. They sell for a lot. And then there's tons of other items in the box. The only thing to be careful is you're gonna have some items that are a little damaged sometimes, some items that are just really low quality, so I just throw them out, but I've always been able to make a profit. Just keep in mind that you're gonna have stuff that's just goes straight to Goodwill in these boxes. You're also usually gonna get a sticky bra or 2, used swimwear, but you can definitely make a profit off of these. And it's kind of fun to look through the manifest and figure out what's gonna be in the box, and then you have to bid on it. Other thing to be cautious of is bidding wars. Be careful of that. You can get caught paying way more than you wanted for that if you're just getting into the bidding war. But I think liquidation.com is a great resource to get inventory. Okay, another way, and this is the third way, and I've talked about this a lot on my Instagram, is basically someone's closing their closet and you buy their inventory. I do this probably a lot. A lot. I think I bought 2 or 3 closets within the last couple of weeks. So basically someone is quitting reselling or taking a break. It doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent thing, but maybe they're just, taking a couple of months off, they're having a kid, they're going on a long trip, they got a new job, all kinds of reasons, or they're permanently leaving reselling, and they want to get rid of everything in their closet. So this is a great way to get good inventory for cheap. A lot of times people are just looking to get what they paid for the items back, so thrift store prices basically. Most of the times when I buy closet closeouts, I'm paying $4 to $5 per item. And how I do this is, there's a couple ways I find these people. A lot of it is you guys tagging me on Instagram or sending me posts in my DMs, hey, this person's closing, so I greatly appreciate that. Also, it's just people reaching out to me on Instagram saying, hey, I'm closing my closet, would you like to buy my inventory? So if you do want to buy out closets, make it known on your inventory. Make it known on your Instagram that you are buying closets. Another really easy way is you can search for these people on Poshmark. You can simply go and search closet closing, send them a message in a bundle, or if you can find their Instagram, if they have one, talk to them through there. Just get in contact with that person and let them know you would like to buy their inventory. Usually what I do is I'll go through, and if it's a closet, I'll like everything I'm interested in, and then I'll send them a message, say, hey, I'd like to buy this all, because if you're doing it through Poshmark, you have to be careful of the shipping because it's only 5 pounds. Most of the times I will take the transaction, I'll kind of do it through Instagram if I can, and say, hey, I'd like to buy all your inventory. Let me know how much you want for this, and then work it out through PayPal directly, and then they can ship it to you. It's just cheaper for everyone, and there's less fees. So I think that's a great way to do it, especially if you know the person. That's a really easy way to do it. But if not, you can do it through Poshmark or through Mercari. I've also bought closets through Mercari this way. So that is the third way, probably one of my favorite ways too. Okay, the next way is online arbitrage from retail stores. So let's say, for example, Free People is having a once a year major blowout clearance sale online. You can go to their website and you can find deals. You can definitely find things that you can resell. If they have something on sale for $3, you can probably, let's say it's a top, right? You could probably sell that for 20 bucks. And it's new with tags, so that helps a lot. So I'll buy stuff from sales on stores. Something to keep in mind with this is just to wait. If you buy it now and it's still on sale for another 3 days, don't list it while it's $3 on the Free People site. Wait till it's not for sale. And then if it's sold out, if it's gone, it's even better at that point. They can't find it anymore. So they can't buy it from Free People. Another thing to keep in mind with this, a lot of times you'll be finding stuff that's out of season. So like, let's say, you know, December or, you know, October, November's coming around and swimsuits aren't being sold anymore. So they're going to be clearing them out from their sites, right? Or like this time of year, sites will be clearing sweaters. So you'll not necessarily find stuff that's in season, but if you get really good deals and just have patience, when the next season comes, you have that inventory. And the seasons come before you know it. So keep that in mind. It's a really, really great way to buy quantities of items too. Let's say you can get, you know, 5 of the same top. You only have to list that once and you can just make the quantity 5. So that's a really great way to buy stuff online, just from retail stores themselves. Another good one is Nordstrom Rack. So everyone knows they do the clear the rack sale, and you can go to Nordstrom and you can also get good deals on their, just use the app on my phone. While they're doing clear the rack sales, I've found many, many, many good deals that I could easily resell just from the app. Okay, next, this is one I also talk a lot about on Instagram. It's paying other people to source for you. And this is probably the one I get the most questions about. And this is the one I do the most of, I would say, because it's just easy to keep it consistent. So what I mean is you pay other people, you give them a budget, and you pay them a fee to go to thrift stores for you and then mail you items. I do this all through PayPal, and I pay them a certain percentage for their fee, for their time. So basically I'll say, here, you have $200. I send them a list. I have a free BOLO list on Instagram, and that's the list I use for my sourcers as well. I just send them that, and then I say, you know, this is what the cost I would like to be for certain items. Like, let's say I want jeans to be under $7. I want tops to be under $4. Just give them basic information. And I tell them to go thrift for me, and here's your budget. And then they send it to me. I cover the shipping. It works out really well. I have a couple of consistent sourcers, and then I have other people that'll source for me just kind of randomly, just whenever they feel like it, which is great. I have one person who was a good friend of mine's sister who reached out to me, and she sources, she has a weekly budget. She sources and sends me something every week, which is really easy. But I think this is a great, great way if you don't have time and you don't have stuff around you. I think the biggest question people have is, how do you find someone to source for you, and how do you trust them? The first one is, I think, just put it out there. You know, ask on Instagram, does anyone want to source for me? I ask occasionally, and I usually get bombarded with 20, 30 messages when I ask. And there's people out there who are definitely interested in this, people that love thrifting so much, and I'd love to get paid to do it. So put it on Instagram. Also, if you know someone who's really good at thrifting and they love thrifting, just ask. You can just ask. It may seem weird, but people might be interested, so it never hurts to ask. So the next question I get is trust. How do you trust these people? The first time someone sources for me that I don't really know, I send them a limited budget, and it's just, I call the first round a test round. I think that also helps set expectations. You know, once you get the stuff, you can say, yeah, this is perfect, or next time do this a little differently, and help set expectations that way. I think a really important thing is to set clear expectations from the beginning. If you can give them a brand list of here's 100 brands, stick to this, or 50 or whatever, that really helps, you know, give them price points, that type of information, so they can look for what you're looking for. But overall, I think this is a really great way, especially to get consistent inventory. Like I said, I have, you know, 2 people that source for me consistently. And it makes it so simple because I don't have to do anything. I just, send them their fee and their budget, and they send me inventory. Especially being part-time, this has helped us grow so much, is having people sourcing for us. So I think this is a great way. And you don't have to have consistent sourcers. You can just do this every once in a while, whenever it seems that you need more inventory and are struggling or you're getting busy. But overall, I think it's a great way to source. So those are my 5 tips. So it's mystery boxes, liquidation companies like liquidation.com, buying out closets that are closing, online arbitrage from any store or a discount store, and paying other people to source for you. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave them down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.